Plus, THV11's Nick Luttrell is here. Yeah, no, Luttrell neutral. I work on it all the time. He's here to talk about, of course, the special sports coverage that you can find on THV11, and he's working on
I have
his
all
bracket.
the answers.
Oh, I need to copy that.
The fun starts right now. Let's go.
You could be somewhere new.
Okay, get ready for some March Madness. We are building brackets with THV11's Nick Luttrell when the Vine returns.
What about Boise State and UC Irvine?
Nah. Welcome back to the Vine. Well, it's some people, their favorite time of the year. March Madness is here now, and it's time to fill out that bracket. Nick Luttrell is here from our sports team to talk about all the things that you need to know. Where's your bracket? Do you have it?
I put it over there.
Okay, because
we're
we're
gonna
really
do it
going
later,
to,
right?
yeah, we're going to dive into that a little bit more.
Okay,
but
all right.
he's been working on it this morning. So, but first, before we get to all of that, let's talk about your show on our THV11 Plus app.
Yeah. So it's Ludy's Look Back. You see the logo behind me.
Yeah.
My last name is Luttrell, as you've alluded to, and
Like neutral.
mispronounced a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Everyone does it. Everyone does it.
Well, he introduced himself the first time as it's Nick Luttrell, like neutral. So that's literally, I always say, Nick Luttrell, like neutral. That's how I think about your name.
No, that's good. But kind of how the show started. Well, at least the behind the name, last name Luttrell, Ludy's Look Back.
I like it.
The idea is to take a look back of the weekend of sports you missed, because we only get usually a few minutes in the newscast to be like, all right, here's what you missed in today's sports. And so
and you can only cover so many teams in that amount of time. So this
yes.
gives you a chance to do more.
Exactly. So I talk a lot about much more than just the Razorbacks, the Red Wolves, and UCA, and Little Rock, and Arkansas State. But a lot of different teams are covered in there, which is more in depth too. And I can give my opinion a little bit more as well. It's almost kind of like my own talk show.
It's nice because you can you can just do what you want, take your time, and really break it down.
Yeah.
Do you talk high school sports or even professional? Is it mainly just college?
Every now and then we'll touch on professional. During football season, I did like, here's how bad the Cowboys played this week, and here's the score, and that's kind of about it.
Right.
But definitely high school, because I've definitely recognized in my very short time here that a lot of our viewers are high school viewers, and they care about high school football.
They're
and high
a grandma
school
and aunt or an uncle or cousins or somebody plays high school.
Exactly. So talk about that. Not as in depth as maybe like the Razorbacks, because I'm watching every single one of the Arkansas games and only a few of the high school games every week. But the few times that I do get to talk about high school, it's really fun.
So you break it down a little bit.
Viewership, usually does well on that and everything.
Well, so for the rest of March, I think we know what you're going to be talking about.
Yes, March Madness. Yeah. Hopefully I can talk about that for the next few weeks. I mean, if Arkansas loses, then not as much to talk about in the next show. But hopefully lots of talk.
We're going to talk about
Razorbacks.
your prediction for that in just a bit.
Okay.
So, like we said, you talk more than just hogs, and you break it all down. And so, how can people watch again? We want to make sure people know how to find the show.
Yeah. So it's on our streaming platform, THV11 Plus. Got a lot of viewers on there. So some of you might be watching right now, but it's only available on Amazon Fire Stick, Roku, or Apple TV. But you download that app, you're able to watch it. It's very, very easy to be able to access just through the app.
A lot of original programming.
Yes, there's a lot of other really cool content on there, sports content as well. We also post it to YouTube for viewers that want to watch the YouTube and everything.
When can you find it?
Monday afternoons at 2:30 is usually when it airs.
So recap the weekend.
You have to recap everything you missed.
All right, we're going to send it over to Tracy.
It's my favorite time of the year.
Is it?
Really?
You're a big call it. No, it's
massive.
not.
Let's make some.
He's being sarcastic.
Let's make some predictions here. I had to put my old man glasses on because the print is so tiny. Like, what are you all thinking?
You got a big pencil, so that helps.
If you don't know,
These are
just pick
amazing
the jersey
pencils.
colors that you like the best.
All right. So
Sometimes that works. Sometimes it does.
Okay, so there are 14 SEC teams in the men's NCAA.
Yeah, a record.
Yeah, it is.
Including the
I think
Razorbacks.
Before that, it was 9.
I think you're right.
I'm a sports aficionado.
You've been doing some research,
notes that
studying.
somewhere.
And so we do have 2 Arkansas teams that are being, so we're talking about the women's. I think we need to spend more time talking about women's basketball as well.
I do too, because that's
it's
my
definitely
alma
grown.
mater.
That's right, yeah. Ashley, she played at Arkansas State.
Let's go.
Right?
Yeah. I played basketball at Arkansas State.
Did you?
Like, whoop.
She played a dancer.
Yeah, I was on the dance team. I was on the court.
Okay.
I was on the court. That counts.
She was Miss Arkansas State.
Wow.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Were you the homecoming queen?
So yes,
Yes,
I
she
was,
was.
there before the
I
current
knew it.
mascot. That's how old I am.
Okay,
Wow,
all right.
that's
So
impressive.
here's all
You
you need to
help
know.
her? Yeah.
You're gonna lose. I'm just telling you
I'm
right
gonna
now.
lose?
You know why?
To
Because
who?
Duke's gonna win it all. What else do we need to know?
Duke's not going to win it.
Duke
Duke's gonna
almost
win it all.
lost in the
No,
tournament.
Duke's
Listen.
best player just had an injury in the
Yeah,
ACC
he's out.
tournament.
Frog
did you do
is
your
going
research?
to do
I
it
don't know if you
all.
did your research.
Yeah.
Or what's his name?
Flag.
Not Frog.
Flag. Cooper Flag. Yeah.
Awkward.
Probably
Okay.
the best player in college basketball.
Second best
Is he,
player.
so they're still determining if he's actually going to play, or
Yeah,
if he'll
I
even
think
be
he's
100%.
like probable, a really good player for the Duke team. That's
Yeah.
a 1 seed, so it's very popular to pick a 1 seed. I actually have a different 1 seed who has a better player than Cooper Flag.
Oh,
right.
you think
His
better?
name's Janai Broom for Auburn.
Oh yeah.
And that's the
Janiyah.
1 seed. That's the overall best seed. So it's the popular pick. That's who I'm going with.
Auburn to win it all.
Auburn to win it all.
Ashley,
Well,
who you got?
They've been the best team
I just
all
like
season
to see
long.
Bruce Pearl in his, his after the game, his post game interviews.
I know.
You
That's-
know
he
what
can
he's
have
going to
some-
say.
He can have some interesting things
Yes,
to
he
say.
does. So he's his last interview where he didn't like the question, he was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how Coach
That's
can
what
do
you say
sometimes.
about me all the time.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do that. You and
I
Bruce
do that
Pearl.
all-
Do you want
Okay.
to know sleepers?
Yeah,
Cinderella
yeah.
stories?
Tell us the Cinderella stories. Alabama State.
UC San Diego, not Alabama State, a 16 seed. Although some people out there might like Alabama State, the 16 seed.
I do.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
UC San Diego, that's the top left portion of our bracket here in the South.
San Diego.
San Diego, exactly. A 12 seed. It's very popular for the 12 seeds
Yeah.
to beat
Okay.
the 5 seeds, which I think could happen a lot actually in this bracket.
Yeah, what are the thing about 5 seeds? There's something about
Yeah, just something about it.
yeah.
And something about the
They
bracket as a
always-
whole. That's what makes this time of year so much fun because any team can win. It's more just a gut feeling I have. Okay, UC San Diego. They also have a really good defense, so watch out for that
What about
defense.
these teams
gotta play
like
defense, win
Gonzaga,
championships.
you know?
He
and
loves Gonzaga.
These small, I've never heard of these schools
You
until
ever
it
heard of
comes time
Gonzaga?
for this.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So,
they have
you
good
don't
basketball programs.
But so you're saying, can we say who you've got picked?
Yes. What do you want to
He's
talk
got
about?
Auburn. He's got Auburn going
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You don't think
Okay.
Alabama State is going to beat Auburn
I don't
in the
think
first
so.
round?
I don't think that. There's only been, I think, 1 or 2 times the 16 seeds
Yeah.
ever.
Wait a minute.
That's a
one
tough
seed.
game.
You've got St. John going to the Final Four, and Clemson, and
What about Arkansas?
Bama
Do you
and
have
Auburn.
Arkansas?
Yeah,
on
so
there?
let's talk about the
Let's talk
Razorbacks.
about
Yeah.
the
Because
Razorbacks.
they first got to get past Kansas, who's a really good team.
Yes, yeah.
And then they have to get past St. John's.
But I mean, they're
who-
just a 7 seed. But St. John,
Right.
They're doing really well.
It's possible to get past St.
That's a
John's because
tough-
they don't play in the type of conference that the Razorbacks do.
Yeah.
Which is the SEC.
I think for the women's
we'll see.
bracket, we're going to have UConn winning it all.
Okay.
Oh, and that's
now
who plays
UConn plays
Arkansas State
State.
first round. You know what, girls?
Sorry.
Get out there and just have a good time.
Just look pretty and have fun.
The Red
Look
Wolves.
pretty. Oh, yeah.
The Red Wolves have like a less
Here we
than
go.
1% chance to
Awkward.
win.
Look at her.
Just look pretty, girls. Yeah, he said
mean
it.
it like that. I
Look,
didn't mean
look
it
at
like
Nick's
that.
face. He's like, what happened? He said, look pretty and have fun. Yeah, look at
There's
him.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you're already pretty and talented.
Where can we catch all of the March Madness coverage?
We have a pregame show that's going to be right before. So the game for the Razorbacks will be on CBS.
All right, watch it right here on THV11,
So that's
Thursday,
really
6:10.
exciting.
We were told we
Yeah.
got to go. We've got more coming up on The Vine.